Discover the remarkable advantages of mixing this specific powder into your daily java, because coffee represents more than just a standard morning energy boost. For countless older adults, this daily ritual could inadvertently deplete vitality, or conversely restore it more rapidly than high-priced dietary aids. Once you pass age 60, your physique naturally sheds up to 8% of its muscle mass every 10 years, significantly increasing the likelihood of stumbling, bone injuries, and severe health setbacks. However, the compelling reality is that, when blended with specific natural components, that identical mug of brew can transform into a potent wellness resource. Buried within frequently ignored research, these enhancements have demonstrated the potential to help manage inflammation, safeguard arterial health, support weight control, and assist in maintaining muscle tone. Mainstream marketing often overlooks these elements, as there is rarely a massive profit margin in these accessible ingredients. But today, you will learn about 8 verified enhancements you can blend into your coffee daily. We have organized them from number 8 all the way down to our top recommendation. Please ensure you remain with us until the conclusion, because the 4th ingredient is so effective that one analysis indicated it enhanced mobility in seniors by over 40%. Despite this, very few individuals in Western nations are utilizing it to its full potential. Before we begin, I would love to know your current age, where you are tuning in from, and how you have been feeling physically lately. Please leave a note in the comment section as we make an effort to read every single response. Coming in at number 8 is cinnamon, a spice that most individuals associate strictly with desserts or festive holiday confections. However, when you swirl it into your morning coffee, it acts as a surprising agent for muscle preservation. Cinnamon is rich in compounds that combat systemic irritation, enhance blood flow, and essentially stabilize glucose levels. This final benefit is vital for seniors because erratic blood sugar can silently deprive muscles of necessary fuel and hasten muscle atrophy. Consider the case of John, a 68-year-old who consistently felt exhausted after his midday meal and observed his legs feeling heavy while climbing stairs. His spouse recommended that he attempt sprinkling some cinnamon into his morning brew. Although he was doubtful initially, he decided to give the method a fair chance. Within a few short weeks, John stopped dozing off in the afternoons, his legs felt significantly more agile, and his glucose readings improved by nearly 20 points. His physician was astounded that such a shift came from merely a teaspoon of cinnamon daily. Scientific literature supports this, noting that erratic blood sugar causes insulin spikes that make nutrient absorption more difficult for muscle tissue. Cinnamon aids in moderating those fluctuations, providing your muscles with a consistent energy source rather than peaks and crashes. A mere half teaspoon in your morning cup is sufficient to see benefits. For the best outcome, opt for Ceylon cinnamon, also known as true cinnamon, because it contains lower amounts of coumarin, a compound that can be problematic in high quantities. Unlike sugary additives that can be detrimental to your well-being, cinnamon contributes 0 calories and causes no insulin surges. Instead, it converts a standard coffee into a metabolic partner for your muscular health. It is straightforward, secure, and cost-effective, proving that occasionally the most minor adjustments yield the most significant outcomes. Number 7 is cocoa powder, which is indeed the same base ingredient used for hot chocolate, yet it changes completely when used without sugar. When mixed unsweetened into your coffee, it transforms into an unrecognized superfood. Cocoa is abundant in flavonols, which are plant derivatives verified to support circulation, decrease systemic irritation, and aid in muscle recuperation. For the aging population, circulation is paramount because when blood flow diminishes with age, muscles receive less oxygen and fewer nutrients, resulting in heavy limbs and low stamina. Cocoa assists in reversing that dynamic. Look at Evelyn, aged 72, who adored her coffee but dreaded how lethargic her legs felt during her morning strolls. Her grandson, who is passionate about fitness, recommended she stir a spoonful of unsweetened cocoa into her mug. At first, she chuckled at the concept of mixing coffee and cocoa, but within weeks Evelyn realized her walks felt effortless. Her endurance increased, and even her blood pressure readings were more favorable at her subsequent medical appointment. A simple teaspoon of cocoa had begun to revolutionize her mornings. Research clarifies why this happens, showing that the flavonols in cocoa enhance endothelial function, which is the capacity of blood vessels to relax and transport oxygen-rich blood to your tissues. This translates to superior physical performance, more robust recovery, and reduced stiffness. When paired with the natural caffeine in coffee, cocoa generates a formidable dual effect of sustained energy plus optimized circulation. The crucial detail is utilizing unsweetened natural cocoa powder rather than sugar-laden hot chocolate mixtures. Just a single teaspoon blended into your morning cup is adequate. Not only does it impart a luxurious velvety flavor, but it also provides muscle-preserving advantages that every senior can utilize. Cocoa serves as a reminder that rebuilding muscle involves more than just protein. It relies heavily on circulation as well. While cocoa assists oxygen in reaching your muscles, the subsequent addition to your coffee takes it a step further by supplying long-lasting fuel. Number 6 is coconut oil, or MCT oil. And while it might sound unconventional, this inclusion has been a traditional practice in certain Asian regions where elders use it to nourish both the physique and the mind. For older adults, this is more than a fad. It represents a method to stabilize vitality, shield muscles, and even assist with fat metabolism. Here is the reason it is effective. Unlike standard dietary fats, medium-chain triglycerides are rapidly transformed into ketones, which are a clean and efficient fuel source for both your muscular system and your brain. As we age, our cellular structures become less proficient at processing glucose, which is why exhaustion, mental haze, and muscle frailty often begin to appear. By shifting to ketones, your body acquires a consistent energy reservoir that does not crash in the way sugar does. Harold, aged 69, went through this personally. He cherished his morning coffee but consistently felt tremulous by the late morning, often reaching for sweet snacks merely to survive the day. His son recommended he blend in a teaspoon of MCT oil. Harold was reluctant, joking that he had no desire for greasy coffee, but after testing it, he observed something extraordinary. His energy levels remained constant until lunch. His cravings vanished. And over the subsequent 2 months, he even trimmed 7 pounds from his midsection. His evening strolls felt less demanding, and his physician was pleased with his enhanced vitality markers. To utilize this, begin conservatively with just 1 teaspoon of coconut or MCT oil mixed into your coffee. You can increase the amount gradually as your digestion adapts. Blending it produces a creamy consistency that many individuals find delightful. The secret is consistency, as over time this routine conditions your body to utilize fat more proficiently while keeping your muscles energized throughout the day. Coconut and MCT oil demonstrate a vital lesson. Your muscles are not sustained by sugar alone. The appropriate fats can keep you robust, stable, and revitalized, particularly after age 60. While MCT oil supplies your body with clean energy, the next addition to your coffee directly targets the construction and repair of muscle fibers themselves. Number 5 is dairy milk or soy milk, a simple option that many individuals tend to disregard. Adding dairy or soy milk to coffee might seem like a mere flavor preference, but this minor adjustment converts your beverage into a muscle-sustaining drink, which is especially vital after 60. The reason is that dairy milk provides complete protein containing all the essential amino acids your body requires, including leucine, which is a potent catalyst for muscle development. Soy milk, concurrently, offers high-quality plant-based protein along with isoflavones, which not only defend bone integrity, but also support cardiac health. For seniors, where every gram of protein is significant, even a splash in your coffee can create a meaningful impact. Dolores, aged 72, learned this lesson through experience. She had been consuming her coffee black for decades, believing she was making a healthier decision by avoiding calories. However, her daughter, who works as a nurse, observed her arms becoming thinner and her strength diminishing. She suggested Dolores attempt adding soy milk to her morning brew. Within a few months, Dolores realized she could transport grocery bags with greater ease and ascend stairs without as much effort. Her doctor even noted that her bone density had shown slight improvement, a small but uncommon victory at her age. The best aspect is the simplicity, as half a cup of milk or soy milk contributes 4 to 6 grams of protein, enough to help arrest overnight muscle depletion. Select lactose-free milk if you have sensitivities, or fortified soy milk if you favor a plant-based alternative. Unlike sugary creamers that contribute empty calories, milk or soy milk reinforces muscles, bones, and vitality simultaneously. Incidentally, if you are finding this presentation useful thus far, please go ahead and press the like button and subscribe to Senior Vital Health so you never miss insights like this. How has your well-being been recently? Please leave a comment below, as we would be delighted to hear from you. If you wish to support the channel, click the Super Thanks button located directly beneath the video. Even modest contributions go a long way in assisting us to produce more content for seniors like yourself. Number 4 is collagen powder, often perceived as a cosmetic supplement, but for older adults, it is far more than a superficial aid. Collagen acts as the binding agent that holds your muscles, joints, and bones together. After age 60, your body's natural collagen generation declines by approximately 1% annually. This explains why rigidity, noisy joints, and sluggish recovery become so prevalent. However, by incorporating collagen powder into your morning coffee, you can counteract this decline. Consider Robert, age 70, who enjoyed gardening but dreaded the soreness that followed even light physical activity. His neighbor suggested putting collagen powder in his coffee. Although skeptical, Robert tested the idea. Within 2 months, he noted less knee discomfort, more fluid movement, and even the capacity to kneel in the garden again without groaning. For him, collagen was not merely a supplement. It restored the liberty to move without distress. The science indicates that collagen supplies the fundamental blocks your muscles and joints urgently require, specifically amino acids like glycine and proline. Just 1 scoop provides roughly 10 grams of protein that dissolves effortlessly into coffee without altering the taste. The natural circulation boost from coffee assists in distributing collagen throughout your system, making it an ideal delivery method. The outcome is sturdier muscles, healthier joints, and even improved bone density, which is crucial since fractures become increasingly hazardous later in life. A 2022 study demonstrated that seniors who supplemented with collagen reported diminished joint discomfort, quicker muscle recuperation, and superior flexibility compared to those who did not. For aging adults, that translates to reduced soreness, increased mobility, and a better quality of life. Collagen validates an important truth. Rebuilding strength is not solely about protein shakes or lifting weights. It is about providing your body with the raw materials it depletes over time. While collagen repairs structure and keeps you mobile, The next addition to coffee supercharges growth at the cellular level, giving your muscles the fuel they need to genuinely grow stronger. Number 3 is whey protein powder, a revolutionary element for anyone over 60. Many seniors believe protein powders are exclusively for bodybuilders, but research suggests they may be even more vital for older adults. This is because, after 60, your body becomes resistant to protein absorption. Scientists refer to this phenomenon as anabolic resistance. In simple terms, the same small serving of protein that built muscle in your younger years barely registers now. You require a larger quantity and superior quality to trigger the same muscle-building signal. This is where whey excels, as it is rich in leucine, the amino acid that activates your body's muscle growth mechanism. Without sufficient leucine, your body cannot adequately repair or construct new muscle fibers. One study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrated that seniors supplementing with whey protein acquired 38% more lean muscle than those who abstained. Another trial discovered that daily whey improved strength, balance, and even walking velocity, all of which are critical indicators for independence. Consider Helen, 67, who prided herself on remaining active, yet laundry baskets felt heavier. Her arms appeared thinner, and climbing stairs left her breathless. Her son recommended she try adding a scoop of unflavored whey protein to her morning coffee. At first, she resisted, stating she did not want her coffee tasting chalky. However, after a few weeks, she observed her arms were firmer, her legs more stable, and even her physician confirmed she had gained lean muscle mass. For Helen, whey was not just nutrition. It was evidence her body could still rebuild strength. The optimal method is simple. Stir 1 scoop of unflavored whey isolate into hot coffee. It blends smoothly, adds no sugar, and delivers a concentrated dose of protein right when your body requires it most. For those with lactose sensitivity, whey isolate or hydrolyzed whey is easier to digest. Pair it with your morning cup, and you have instantly converted coffee into a muscle-rebuilding elixir. Whey protein proves a critical truth. Muscle loss after 60 is not strictly about age. It is about nutrition. By giving your body the appropriate fuel, you can preserve strength, enhance recovery, and maintain your independence far longer than you thought possible. Number 2 is chia seeds, which are tiny, flavorless, and frequently ignored, yet remain one of the most potent foods you can stir into coffee if you are over 60. Do not let their size deceive you. When ground and added to a hot cup, chia seeds release a surge of fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and plant-based protein that your muscles, joints, and brain urgently need. The surprising reality is that most seniors consume less than half the daily fiber and omega-3s their bodies require. That deficiency accelerates muscle decline, contributes to stubborn abdominal fat, and even exacerbates memory issues. Chia seeds directly address all 3 concerns. Their protein aids in preserving muscle, omega-3s reduce irritation and protect joints, and fiber improves digestion and glucose balance, all while keeping you satiated for longer. Meet George, 70, who struggled with irregularity, accumulating belly fat, and persistent fatigue. His daughter, a nutritionist, suggested grinding chia seeds and adding a teaspoon to his morning coffee. Initially, he scoffed, calling it bird food, but within weeks, he was astounded by the results. His digestion improved, his waistline slimmed, and his joints felt less rigid during his morning walks. He described it best by saying he felt as if he had oiled his engine. The key is preparation, because whole chia seeds often pass through the digestive tract without being absorbed. However, when ground, they unlock their nutrients. Just 1 to 2 teaspoons stirred into hot coffee creates a creamy, slightly nutty drink that acts as a wellness tool for muscles, joints, and even memory. For seniors battling sarcopenia or systemic irritation, this small tweak can make a significant difference. Chia seeds prove that sometimes the smallest changes deliver the biggest results. By fueling your body with protein, fiber, and omega-3s, they support stronger muscles, better energy, and healthier aging. While chia fuels you with steady energy, the #1 addition on our list goes even further. This nutrient is so effective that it has been shown to increase muscle strength by more than 40% in seniors, making it the ultimate defense against age-related decline. #1 is turmeric with black pepper, a golden duo that may look like a simple spice mix, but for seniors, it is one of the most potent natural supports you can add to your coffee. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound shown to help manage inflammation, protect arterial health, and assist in rebuilding muscle strength. But here is the catch. On its own, your body barely absorbs it. Add just a pinch of black pepper, however, and absorption skyrockets by up to 2,000%. That is what transforms turmeric from a mild spice into a wellness powerhouse. Inflammation is the hidden thief of strength after 60, as it damages muscle tissue, stiffens joints, and weakens arteries, accelerating conditions like sarcopenia and mobility issues. Turmeric directly fights this process. It calms irritation, reduces soreness, and protects your heart and brain health. Combined with the circulation boost from coffee, it delivers a dual defense against aging. Take Satoshi, 73, for whom gardening was a passion, but constant knee discomfort and swelling forced him to stop. Pain relief options only masked the discomfort. Then his daughter suggested he try adding half a teaspoon of turmeric with a dash of black pepper into his morning coffee. At first, he wrinkled his nose, but after a few weeks, he was back kneeling in the soil and pulling weeds without pain. His doctor was stunned by his lower inflammation markers and told him he moved like a younger man. For Satoshi, turmeric was not just a spice, it gave him back his freedom of movement. To get the benefits, stir about half a teaspoon of turmeric and a small pinch of black pepper into hot coffee. The warmth helps release the potency of the curcumin, and the pepper ensures it reaches your bloodstream. For those sensitive to the earthy flavor of turmeric, adding a dash of cinnamon or a drop of honey can balance the taste. Turmeric with black pepper proves a powerful truth. Aging does not have to mean decline. By reducing inflammation, strengthening muscles, and protecting brain and heart health, this simple addition can keep you strong, mobile, and independent well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Before we close, here is an important note. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice. Every person's health situation is unique, so please check with your doctor or a qualified health professional before making any changes to your diet, especially if you take medications or have existing conditions. To quickly recap, we have covered 8 powerful additions you can stir into your morning coffee to rebuild muscle after 60. From the steady glucose control of cinnamon, the circulation-boosting power of cocoa, the clean fuel of coconut or MCT oil, and the protein punch of milk or soy milk. We also discussed the joint-supporting properties of collagen, the muscle-building boost of whey protein, the omega-3 strength of ground chia seeds, all the way to the inflammation-fighting force of turmeric with black pepper. Each one is simple, affordable, and backed by science. And each one can help turn your ordinary coffee into a support system for your muscles. So now, it is your turn. Which of these additions will you try first? Will it be cinnamon, whey, or maybe turmeric? Let me know in the comments below, as I would love to hear your story. Do not forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, And subscribe to Senior Vital Health for more science-backed tips to stay strong and independent after 60. Remember this, aging doesn't have to mean getting weaker. With the right daily habits, you can wake up every morning stronger, sharper, and more energized. Your morning coffee can either fuel decline or rebuild your future. The choice is yours.